Okay, this is not where I was going today. I didn't even know this was here, but it's on the way. Yeah, very old house. It's just on the side of the road, albeit a very isolated road. That's all plasticed up. Some of this might still be in use. Wow, man. It's old, real old. That must have been the well house. It's got a tank in there. Maybe water, well water, I don't know. This whole side came off. Little wallpaper, man. Second story, right there. Smells funny. I mean, it's not that unknown, right? Because it's right on the side of the road. I'm sure lots of people see this every day, but wow. First time I've ever seen it. So it's new to me. It's pretty wild. Floor is gone there. I mean, you can tell, you know, it's not exactly unknown. Although window panes there aren't broken. That's kind of cool. I don't think a lot of people get to see it. Somebody did try to cover up the windows there. There's a door. Some of this stuff is pretty old. I think somebody was using it for storage or something too. Very old house. I think these are kennels, and they had city water at some point. And I don't think that's very old. Almost looks newer than the house. There's some collars. Hunting dogs, maybe. I mean, there's a big hunting thing over here. Wildlife management area, whatever. It's a pretty cool old house, man. Today, we're taking a hike to see if I can find out what these buildings in the woods are. I think it may be a legit abandoned farmstead. It did look a ways out there, and it looked reasonably pretty abandoned. So we've got to take this road for a while. It turns to gravel up here. That's the closest place I could find to park. But this is Bolthouse Ridge Road. Kind of pretty, kind of cool. It's a pretty nice little view. I mean, it did say it was a ridge road, so we're going somewhere out there. That away. Ish. Nice little view though. It's a little strange that it's paved this far out, because pretty far out, but I guess maybe all the private property people have, and there's some cabins up here too. Not abandoned, they're just like hunting cabins or whatever. I guess that made it worth it to pave it, I don't know. I got to the part in my car where it turned into gravel, and then I turned around. Pretty sketchy for a four-door car. Okay, still on the paved part of the road. It's about to turn into gravel right here though. It's just barely paved now. They don't keep this part up. It gets pretty traily from here on out. Still on the road. I really hope this road doesn't end in a cliff like those over there. You probably can't see them through the trees, but I can. Big cliffs. We need to go down to the right. The gradual kind of down, not the sudden kind of down with the catastrophic stop at the end. Falling. We don't want to do that. Guardrail here. Check this out though. Didn't know we'd be seeing this. It's pretty sweet. Big rock. looking a little bit better now. We're going down continuously. I'm still on track. We still need a right turn up here though. And this road is definitely not traveled much. This looks like the trail we want. I may have been right. May have been real right. That's awesome. This is where it starts to get a little sketch because I couldn't see the road through these trees. So I kind of had to guess. Okay, so far so good. We need to take a left turn though. Sweet. Okay, so we need to go that way. But that's a creek. I'm gonna go up here just for a second. And just see if there's a turn. Maybe. Hopefully it doesn't keep going up because it looks like it's going up right now. This trail might work for now, looks like, so far. I could change at any moment. This is the one I plotted, so that's good. Man, I hope it's abandoned. Abandoned farmstead in the woods, that's what I want. There's stuff here. It's a freaking log cabin, dude. What? Looks pretty abandoned to me. Ish. Wow, man. This is freaking cool. I think it's what they call a corn crib. There's modern trash in there, but you know, there is a trail next to it, so there's a structure there and a structure there. Can't tell which is barn, so one of them has to be the house, right? Let's check out this one first. I want to find the house. Barns are cool, corn cribs are cool. I want the house. This was the house. Not much left, but I'm pretty sure it's what this was. Newspaper on the wall, barely recognizable. Man, the inside of that tin looks new. The outside doesn't, but inside does. This was somebody's freaking farmhouse, man. This little door. Huh, still works. Wow. I guess those don't really count as jeans, huh? So there was some wallpaper there, too, I guess over the newspaper. No plates or anything like that. Yeah, there's those jeans. I don't think I'm getting any money for those. Chimney completely came down. This one's in a lot worse shape than the last one. This house is definitely shifted though. It's moved quite a bit. Some of it was still intact. Enough with the date I could see, but I don't see anything. I think the whole house is basically shifted that way. What's left of it has anyway. Look how this is bowed out. This whole side's gonna come down eventually. That sucks. I don't know if this was intended to be this low. This could have been just a storeroom maybe, I don't know. I think it's storeroom. There was a door right there. Pantry, cellar or something. I don't know. There's the other structure. This was a really big barn, it looks like. Don't know what this was for. There's a platform for holding something. This whole thing's leaning. think this might have been like a place that people visited to look at one point, and now it is really not that any longer, because the modern trash that's here, it's not that modern. It looks like 90s type of bottles and stuff. Yeah, it's a pretty nice barn though. It's getting ready to come down itself. It's held up this long. Okay, I'm just taking a walk through their backyard real quick. Looks like they had a little trail right here. I just want to see if they had anything else out here. I thought these rocks might have been something from a distance until I got up on them. Obviously they're just rocks. It's their backyard though. Imagine having this in your backyard. Some cliffs up there too. It's really cool. And if I were a kid, this would make a good fort. They didn't have rocks like that where I was raised in Tennessee. I would have definitely made that a fort. I was hoping to see some toys or something, but I don't see anything. Yeah, I don't see anything in there. Some old toys, that would have been cool. I'll even take a creepy doll. That would be pretty creepy. No artifacts, unfortunately, but cool freaking buildings, at least. This building's in the best shape of all of them. Well, that was worth it. Cool abandoned farmstead. Alright, now I gotta walk back. And by walk back, I mean climb that really large mountain. Sun's starting to set too. It's setting behind that mountain over there. Man, shorter days. Can't wait till that stops. Got a while though. But yeah, we're climbing now. Just a little bit. Got a lot more. Hey, it ain't like we didn't know this was gonna happen. All the way up. Finally made it to the top-ish. That weird looking guardrail and that overlook is up here. I don't know who comes out all the way out here to put up a guardrail like that. That's kind of strange. Maybe somebody took a header off of it. That's probably what happened. So they were forced to put up a safety net for safety. Jim Bob swan dived into the river in his side-by-side. Probably. I'm sure Ray Earl was holding his beer. Okay, so I was really righter than I could have imagined. In loving memory, Thomas Sturrett, his name was Thomas, ATV accident in 2011, hence the guardrail. ATV accident. Tom went over the cliff. We all know that's what happened. The only thing I got wrong was the name. Cliff Bars. Good stuff. I mean, this isn't a paid advertisement, but if anybody, you know, is watching and knows anybody that works at Cliff or whatever, hook a brother up, man. Let me know in the comments. I'll tell you where to send the check. Alright, back to the paved part. Got like 0.8 to the car, something like that. One of the guys that lived back there in one of those cabins offered me a ride. It's like, oh, that's cool, man. It's not even a mile. I told him thanks, so it was nice of him. Okay, getting pretty close to the car. May have been a little bit more than 0.8. 0.8, give or take a mile. Can't really beat that sunset view though. Great cars right up here, basically. Good hike. Not too shabby for a day's work, I dare say. The abandoned stuff in the woods. That's where it's at. Hey, you know what I'm gonna say, right? Like, subscribe, comment, maybe share, maybe.